Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Alternatives and Options. I am your humble narrator voice, and today we're going to be taking a look at...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm late. I have ran out of laundry detergent, and I had all these clothes. It was a mess. I'm sorry. I forgot today's episode.
Well, I already had an idea for today's episode. It was going to be...
Hear me out. An episode on laundry detergent.
What? No, I already had an idea. It was...
Oh my God, I'm a genius. That's legendary. I guess we'll do this. On this episode of Alternatives and Options, we're going to be looking at alternatives to laundry detergent. Did you say something?
Never mind.
All right. First things first, we should know a little more about our original options. It all started with the ancient Babylonians, Egyptians, and Greeks around 2800 BC. They found that mixing materials like clay, sand, and ashes with animal fats creates a substance that could clean and soften skin. Fast forward to now, and traditional hand soap is being used to clean almost everything. People, pets, and especially clothes. That is until a man named Otto Rome made a fascinating discovery in the late 19th century. He found that mixing soap with chemicals and enzymes created a cleanser that was way more effective at cleaning the fabrics of clothing. And by the early 20th century, Rome founded the company Rome and Hawes and began producing the first commercial laundry detergent. And the rest is history. All right, but now that we know our OG, what's our GP? First, we gotta figure out our alternatives. We're looking for the sharpest, cleanest, and purest options out there. Then we go to the store and scrub the aisles looking for them. And finally, we'll bring them back and test them all out in the hack lab and figure out which, if any, is the best alternative option. All right, so our research team has worked tirelessly to give us the best, most important, hard-hitting information that we could find over the best 3 candidates to clean the stain out of this shirt. So, without further ado, take it away, Mr. the Narrator.
And take it away I shall. We have 3 contestants looking to win the title of Best Laundry Detergent Alternative Option. For our first contestant, it's a native to all home kitchen spaces, a tiny package that packs a punch, the best with the zest, the lemon. Our next contestant resides under your kitchen sink. With the color as pure as snow, this powder-esque participant is none other than baking soda. Last but definitely not least, this contestant is a fan favorite, cleaning up messes all across the world and playing a crucial role in any adolescent raising endeavors. It's baby wipes. Which contestant will walk away with the title of Best Laundry Detergent Alternative Option?
All right, the alternatives have been listed. Let's go find them.
That works perfectly.
Perfect.
Yeah?
All right, now that we have our contestants and our canvas, there's only one more thing we have to do. The thing is, how are we supposed to get this shirt dirty?
Oh, don't worry. I got you covered.
What?
Literally.
What? Yeah, no, that was horrible. I wouldn't recommend that at all. That sucked. Anyways, welcome to the Hack Lab, the place where we get to actually try out some of these things and find if we can see some, specific alternatives or options to better fit our needs. So today we're specifically gonna try and get those stains out of that shirt. Being right. Yeah, I need gloves. Where are they? Oh! That works. So for our first hack, we're gonna be using the lemons. So the idea here is that if you were just simply to cut a lemon and then squeeze lemon juice on a specific area, inevitably the stain is supposed to fall out. We're gonna give it a try, but first, we have to cut it open. So right now I'm just gonna put it in this like brown spot right here. We're gonna do a solid blotch here to give us more detail into everything. We're just gonna kind of dab it up a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Does it look any better than it did before? Personally, you know, I think so. You can kind of see that the brown stains on it, like you can see the streaks where things aren't, but it's clear like this has kind of gone away. Up next though, we have a method that I think has a better chance, and that's gonna be baking soda and just water specifically. So this hack specifically has the idea that if you were to pour baking soda into water, simply just mix it up, it should act as a sort of solution to remove a lot of the stains. So let's just go ahead and give it a try. We're just gonna pour some in here. So our instructions specifically detail that we need to make this almost like a paste. Okay, that's pretty, I'm not gonna say that's pasty, but it's definitely pulpy. So we're actually gonna just take the spoon here and we're just going to place it right in the middle here. So we're gonna put a good amount on there and kind of let it sit for a little bit, kind of like we did the lemons, and hopefully we'll see some sort of changes. Okay, so we've let the baking soda kind of sit for a little bit. It looks like it just left like a sooty layer on the top and it's kind of sprinkled around there. So we're just gonna try and wipe it off like we did the lemon and kind of give it that fair chance. Yo, hold up, what? Y'all. Okay, so it's clear that the baking soda, can't tell if it's specifically the white from the baking soda, but this definitely looks way whiter than it used to before. I'll say this doesn't necessarily feel convenient. It feels almost like it is a solution if you do not have other options to actually get rid of the stain, because what it's also doing here is making a ton of like random particles and crap over it, which is not helpful at all. We still have one more that we can try, and that is baby wipes. So the idea is that it both works as the wipe and the solution for the specific thing, being that you just take it and you'd start wiping it down. I'm gonna try and get it a little loose, and then we're just gonna kind of wipe it off. And I'm not gonna lie, it's doing absolutely nothing. You can see too, nothing's even appearing on the baby wipe itself. Like, these two things are barely interacting as it is. Look at the way it just, no. That was pretty horrible. These products were rough. But now we can actually start to look and see how they compare to actually laundry detergent. Let's start with the lemons. Thing is, with the lemon, I think I will say that you can definitely pass on effort. It's the other ones that I do think it fails in. I believe that it fails in both its equity and its effectiveness. I don't even think that lemons are a necessarily effective way of removing the stain to begin with. And although lemons are gonna range you around that 48-cent mark, you could be using this lemon for so many other things. Don't use lemons. Moving to baking soda, I do believe that it does pass on a few things, including its effectiveness. Now, the level of effort to get to that though, and the equity behind it, I can't say is a great idea. But if you're looking for effectiveness, this is not a bad option. Speaking of bad options, I believe these fail in effort, effectiveness, and equity. Mainly because these are actually the most expensive item, being at around $2. They did not take out a single bit of stain. You can clearly see too that the baby wipes themselves didn't have anything on them. And let's just be honest, we know those just don't work. They just don't. So yeah, baby wipes as a whole, would not recommend at all. They fail the E-test entirely. So at the end of the day, did any of these alternatives actually work? No. And you are just better off using these. They're way easier, your clothes are gonna look a lot nicer, and although it was fun to look at these alternatives, it's just clear that some things just work a little bit better. But that's our episode here on Laundry Detergent. I'm your host, Tyrell Childress, and you're watching...
Wait, how'd you even buy those? I thought you were broke.
You spotted me like you always do. What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, obviously. You're watching Alternatives and Options. Bye!
Wait, hold on. No.
That's so nasty. I need gloves. I really need gloves. Oh my gosh.
I didn't expect it to go
Did any of these alternatives actually work? And you're better about my life. Brother.
Yeah, gross.